statements you repeat, out loud or silently, every single day. From a quantum physics perspective, this makes perfect sense. According to the observer effect, the very act of observing a particle determines its behavior. But what determines what you observe? Your consciousness, your expectations, your identity. So when you declare I am, you're aligning your conscious and subconscious mind with a specific version of reality. And that alignment begins to collapse the wave of infinite potentials into a single experience, the one you called in. And this isn't abstract theory. It's how your brain is wired. Neuroscience tells us that repeated thoughts, especially when charged with emotion, create neural pathways that hardwire who we become. But the brain doesn't distinguish between a negative I am and a positive one. It just follows instructions. It just builds the reality you keep broadcasting. So what are you telling it? You see, I am is not an affirmation. It's a declaration of frequency. And your frequency doesn't lie. You can say I am abundant all you want, but if your internal state is wired for lack, the field receives lack. That's why this work isn't about repeating mantras. It's about embodying identity. When you say I am with coherence, when your thoughts, emotions, and body all align, you become a magnet. Not to random luck, but to the exact vibrational match of who you've declared yourself to be. And that's why this video matters. Because if you keep saying I am unconsciously, based on past pain, limitation, or programming, you'll keep collapsing versions of reality that don't serve you. But if you wake up, if you start choosing your I am with awareness and energy, everything changes. In the next chapter, we'll go deeper into how the quantum field responds to identity, how the I am frequency actually works on a subatomic level, and why saying the right thing isn't enough, unless you become the version of you that feels it, lives it, embodies it. But for now, just pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what have I been telling the universe I am? Because that answer is the life you're living. To understand why I am is so powerful, we need to step into a realm where science and spirit finally meet, the quantum level. It's here, in the invisible field of possibility, that your identity isn't just psychological, it's vibrational. And the truth is, you've been collapsing reality with your consciousness all along. You just weren't doing it intentionally. Let's start with a foundational concept in quantum physics, the observer effect. This principle states that the mere act of observation affects the outcome of an event at the quantum scale. Electrons, for example, exist in a cloud of probabilities. They're waves of potential until they are observed. The moment we look, measure, or focus our attention, that wave collapses into a particle, a definitive